What is going on, guys? It's CBrev, aka Dissonance by Design, and I'm throwing you guys a nasty 2-point conversion scheme. As like always with my videos, this is what I run. This shit is ridiculous. Just wait till I show you. And I think having a 2-point scheme is very important when you get to the top tier rankings of Madden, and that if you can score 8 most of the time instead of 7, it is going to make a difference in the long run. I would say that these plays are probably like 75% effective, and I'd say maybe even like 10 to 15% of the time when it doesn't work, it's user error. So if you just practice these enough, you should be able to get 2 points every single time. Also wanted to mention before I get into it, I'm doing a new series on my channel where I'm going to be playing in the higher ranks of Madden Ultimate Team with a team that can't go above 70 overall, and that's my challenge. I'm just trying to get up to the all-pro ranks right now. I'm almost there, and then I'll start making gameplay videos of that. It should be pretty entertaining. But let's get into the scheme here. Now that we're a minute in, sorry about that. It's going to be in a formation called gun, empty, trips, tight end. And this formation is exclusively, meaning only in the Cowboys playbook. So if you don't run Dallas, then you're going to have to get this in your custom. But it is worth mentioning despite the fact that this formation is only in Dallas's playbook. As you can see, it's pretty funky here, funky looking. You're going to want your tallest tight end at the tight end spot, and then your best pass catcher at the slot where Dwayne Harris is right now. So I'm going to put Des Bryant there, like so. Now the main play of this little mini scheme here is going to be Cowboys dig. It's the A play right there. And I'll show you just how ridiculous this is. So the adjustments, you're just going to put RB on a hitch, so it should look like that. And I'm sure you guys can already see your reads are going to be A and RB. Curls are ridiculous this year, especially with these quick little hitches in the goal line. So essentially you're just going to look at A, and if it's there, you're going to hit him. You're just going to, as soon as he's about to break, or like right as he breaks on his cut, you're just going to pass lead a bullet pass up, and it's going to be like kind of a rocket catch that isn't really contestable. So I'll show you what that looks like. Just like that. Very good stuff. That is not userable. If they hit you while you're catching it under that animation, you won't drop the ball. It's absolutely insane. So basically you're just going to look at A as your first read. And most of the time I just pick either A or RB before the snap anyway. But if A is taken away, you'll know because there's a linebacker like sitting underneath where the route's going to curl. That's when you know it's taken away. That's the only time this won't work. And then you're going to check down to RB, where you can also pass lead up to get a similar animation, although it's not effective. Or you can do a pass lead down just like you would on a regular curl, like so. The zone was right there, but because of the pass lead down mechanics this year and last year, frankly, that's just going to be there. So I'm just going to run this a couple times, and you guys can just see the power of this. That time A was taken away. I tried to hit RB. That was user error like I'm talking about. As you can see there, we actually get hit, and we're not going to drop the ball with that animation, regardless of who you have at tight end. Again, we get hit, and that was in like quadruple coverage. We still converted. This stuff is absolutely insane. I'll try to go to RB here, just a pass lead up. We get a similar animation for an easy conversion. So basically you can just alternate between these, and it's never going to get usered because your opponent can't cover both of those at the same time. So basically if you do this right, you're going to get a 2-point conversion every single time. It's quite obnoxious. Despite how effective this is, I do like to throw in a couple other plays though, just to kind of mix it up, and they're pretty good themselves. The first one being, as I get back to the plays here, the first of the other two I like to run is called bubble screen. All you're going to do is you're going to put RB on a flat route. You're going to put A on a slant. Now against man coverage, If they're man aligned, like the guy who's covering RB is directly in front of him before the snap, then just don't even look at the screen. Just hit the slant route. It's quick enough that most of the time it can't be usered anyway, and that's just your read against man coverage mostly. But against zone, you're going to be looking at RB, and this works so well as a 2-point because X and Y actually block before you even throw the ball, which is technically illegal in football, but it turns into making this pretty ridiculous. So if it's open to the left side of the field, you can either pass lead out, or I like to pass lead up if I know it's going to be there, just to get a better animation, and you're just going to hit that. So we'll run it a couple times here. This is man, so you just hit the slant. Easy enough. Again, that's a very quick slant, so it's generally not going to get usered, especially if you're running the curls, or that last play I showed you. That was zone. I should have hit the bubble screen. I'll go into replay here. Again, that was user error. It's going to take a lot of practice to make these reads as quickly as you need to read them, but you can see over here, this corner is already getting blocked, so if I would have just waited and pass led up to RB here, that's an easy conversion because this guy's getting blocked right here, and these guys are actually kind of both getting blocked up here. So good stuff there. You can see how open RB was if I'd have just made the right read. I'll run it a couple more times here. This looks like the flat will be open. And it is. Easy conversion. They just block before you throw the ball, which makes this play good because it's technically not allowed. But it's Madden, so fuck it, right? So that's just a nice little compliment I like to do. If that wouldn't have got ridiculously swatted, that would have been a conversion as well. You can see how this pans out over the long run. Here's man. Just an easy conversion there. One more time here. I just like to show a lot of examples in these videos. And we just get the easy conversion to the left side of the field there. Just going to go into replay real quick to show you how ridiculous this is. As you can see, we just get blocks before the ball's even thrown, and there's no one within 5 yards, no one within 10 yards capable of making a play on this ball. So absolutely crazy, nice little compliment, and also very good considering the other play, which is going to be your main play. The last play here is going to be not giant seams. What is this, Madden 25? Seams under. The X play there. It's basically a mix of the two concepts that I just showed you. You're going to put RB on a hitch like always, and you're just going to read that like you would with the original play, and you're going to put A on a slant to draw the user away from the middle of the field. And with this play, you're going to be reading RB just like you were before with the pass lead up or pass lead down, whichever one's better. And if it's taken away, then you're going to check down to B, who's going to be cutting across the middle, and he's going to be open against man and zone every time. So here I'll just pretend it's taken away, and we just slide left a little bit and hit B for the easy conversion. A couple more times here. Here we have RB, so we just hit it. Easy stuff. Just going to pretend it's taken away again, and we hit B over the middle. Easy conversion. So that's the play, guys. Sorry this video went longer than I wanted it to. If you liked it, subscribe for more Madden stuff. I got stuff like this all over my channel. I also have a free offensive ebook there, and I am currently making a free defensive ebook, so check that out as well. Also, the Madden Ultimate Team Series is going to be really fun. It's going to be live commentary with my face cam here, and I'm just going to be trying to play good players with a shit team. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, guys.